That boy who used to spend days in the garage with only his imagination and a couple hand tools has gotten lost in the grind of the real world. I think it's time we find him. Today's project is fast, easy, and practical. I have used it 24/7 non-stop since the first one I created 3 months ago. I only wish I had built it years before. It's only 2 dowels and some scrap 1x. With the table saw, we cut the stock down to width, a couple pieces at 1 inch and some at 3/4. At the miter saw, I cut my stock to length. From the 3/4, I cut 2 14 and 2 at 3.5. From the 1 inch, I cut 3 5-inch pieces. Next, I hit it with the Wen set at 120. All we're really trying to do here is remove the saw marks and get that first initial sanding in. I'm being careful not to round the edges over. I'll follow it up with a hand sand at 150 later to just barely soften the edges. Rustic and primitive doesn't have to mean sawdust and splinters. Alright, on the 3 5-inch pieces I drilled 2 holes, set in 1.5 inches on center. Now I use a drill press and a 1/2-inch Forstner bit for 2 reasons. The first being accuracy. I didn't want my holes all tilted and funky like, and to be honest, I wasn't getting there with a hand drill. And 2, Forstner bits are designed for the low RPMs of a drill press, resulting in nice, straight, clean holes. I cut the dowels into 6 pieces, 10.5 inches long each. I drag the whiteboard in to raise my project up from the table, so when I shoot my brads in, they go in straight. I glue the pieces together and shoot a single brad into each corner, using my 1, 2, 3 blocks for alignment. I love these blocks. To be honest, I didn't think I would, but I use them constantly for layouts and alignment. and now measure in 7 inches. I make 2 marks, one at the 6.5 and one at the 7.5. I'll center one of the 5-inch pieces here. That's the bottom. I glue and shoot it in place from the bottom. I then followed up with the other 2, spacing them 3 inches apart, once again using the 1, 2, 3 block for alignment. I wipe off the excess glue, give it a quick clamp, and we're done. I finished with some pre-stain conditioner, then a golden oak stain on the base, and a whitewash on the dowels, followed by 3 coats of poly on everything. What is it? A drying rack. You place it over a heating vent, and your gloves, mittens, and hats not only dry, but warm up as well. Like I said in the beginning of the video, mine has been a godsend. I now have 3 on the upstairs vents to help battle the cold of the New England winters. Did I succeed? Yes, without a doubt. It came out as designed, it looks good, and like I said in the beginning, I used it all winter. Would I do anything different? Yes, I would make this maybe 5, 10, 15 years ago when my kids were still kids and going through wet mittens 10 times a day. Other than that, no. I did rush the finish, got a hair trapped in the poly, and a couple glue spots didn't take the stain well, but that's on me, not the design. Will it sell? I know a lot of you are looking to sell, whether it's on Etsy, Marketplace, or fairs, and yes, I think it will sell and sell well. I would have bought several had they been at any of the local craft fairs over the years. Actually, that's not true. I would have come home and made them after seeing them. But I think they will sell. They're just too practical and make too much sense for anyone in a cold climate with a forced hot air heating system. If you have an engraver, make the base a little higher, say 1.25 or 1.5 inches, and personalize it. Last name, happy holidays, or the most feared words known to man, winter is coming. Although probably not, as I doubt that he'll ever finish the books. I would suggest $24 to $28 for the base price. Add $5 more if you personalize it. Cost-wise, if you have to purchase the materials, you're probably looking at $250 tops. If you have enough scraps and the dowels jig, nothing, just labor. You can bash them out and cruise right through them. Okay, video 1 is in the books. I want to thank you for watching. It was an adventure for sure. A deer in the headlights type thing, but an adventure all the same. Hoping it would get easier and a little more natural going forward. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Anything and everything. Let me know where I succeeded and where I failed. As always, the full cut list is in the description, or if you prefer plans, they are available there as well. A great way to support the channel further and to ensure you don't lose that project you hope to build before the next selling season.